Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, the wheels have started to come off for them recently. Clearly a mid-season swoon taking place. We'll see if they can start to shake out of it tonight. And Kobe Bryant now in the twilight of his career. Very few have had his fuel and his drive. Shaq, you played with him. Give me your thoughts on Kobe.
Yes, he has 5 championships. Yes, he's passed up Michael Jordan in scoring, but he wants to win more than anyone else in the league. He still obsesses over it. He's the biggest critic, and it drives his game. We don't know if this is going to be his last year. He said he doesn't know.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We're glad you can join us. We're at the home of the Pacers in beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana. And, of course, J.J. Hickson. He won't be an option for them.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their young players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Big Daddy in a 2-guard. Mozgov is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Russell. And it's Harkless in at the small forward position.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Big Daddy. He's guarded by Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Big Daddy. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. On defense, the Lakers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
The Lakers with the ball, following the miss by Ellis from deep. Just 5 on the clock, and he gets it to go. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Lawson outside. He kicks to Ellis. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ellis has got his first 2 points.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block. No matter who's defending.
And here is Ellis following the three-pointer by Freak. Another shot. And Turner with the lay-in.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Russell dishes to Mozgov. Here's Big Daddy. No good with the triple. The Pacers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening. Hit. George with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. The shot by Turner, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Russell passes to Big Daddy. The tray. The Pacers pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys. Hey, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
Ellis wide open and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Russell against Lawson. Harkless. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Harkless has got his first basket of the night.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Lawson kicks to George. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming up.
Indiana making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Turner. Bill comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And it's C.J. Miles. Indiana trailing here. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Big Daddy in at point guard. E.J. Tucker is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Williams at the 2 guard. Here's Big Daddy. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Big Daddy's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Lakers. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was superb. He ended with 31 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. A truly dominating game from him in what was hopefully a sign of things to come. At least that's how the franchise is thinking, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Lakers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. No good from Lawson. Lakers leading by 4. The Big Daddy passes to Bass. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now, here is Lawson. He's covered closely. And there's Paul George on the assist by Lawson. Lawson's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Big Daddy. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. The three-pointer off the mark. One-on-one fast break. Lawson dishes to George. That doesn't go either for George. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And a moment here to check out the stats for O'Quinn. Averaging 5 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents. Work around him. That's good stuff.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
It's been a great game tonight for Big Daddy. He has 12 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Jordan Hill. And it's Solomon Hill in for Ty Lawson. George with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Hill has the open look. No good on the 3. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Big Daddy. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And so it's Indiana with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Turner with the screen for George. Indiana again missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Bass with the screen. Outside Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Kicks it to Harkless. 3-pointer. Teletovic grabs the board. Pacers trail by 8. To the middle. Knocked away. It's stolen by Bass. And they're moving it up. Big Daddy. And again, no good by the Lakers. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Teletovic misses. Los Angeles leading by 8. Outside Russell. Big Daddy. Here's Bass. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Let's do it for your Pacers.
Checked in for the Pacers. C.J. Miles comes in for Solomon Hill. And then for Los Angeles, Kobe comes in for Brandon Bass. And it's Clarkson in for Big Daddy. Los Angeles on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Ellis kicks to Turner. It's good. That'll do it for the first half.
Thank you, Kevin.
Here we go, Pacers fans.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages on the season.
Yeah, he's on pace for a monster game. It's too bad he can't score like this every night.
Here's Teletovic out there with Turner. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Ellis. And it's Lawson in at the point guard position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And he's able to get it back. Rebound the Lakers. Mozgov's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And George, here we go. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Big Daddy. 16 points for him. Nice open look, but it's no good. Ellis left side. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
There's the pass to Big Daddy. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's now 19 points for Freak.
You might not think of him as a laser 3-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Teletovic. He's guarded by Bass. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 8 points. On the bucket from Monte Ellis.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
Here's Big Daddy, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
From deep, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Wants to get it to Turner, and does. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Russell passes to Mozgov. Out to the right wing. Harkless kicks to Bass, and the shot is good.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for Mirza Teletovic, and it's Solomon Hill in for George. And the Lakers also making a switch. Williams is checked in.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Here's Big Daddy. Lawson defending. No good from Big Daddy. Mozgov with the block. And Williams, here we go. The Pacers pull it in.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play.
Here's Big Daddy. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Hill. Pacers trail by 15. Taking a look at the Lakers. Big Daddy, he's in at shooting guard. Brandon Bass is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Russell, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 spot.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's Bass, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Mozgov passes to Big Daddy, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Lawson kicks to Miles. 5 to shoot. Shoots it. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Lawson. 12 points for Miles Turner.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
Russell with it. Now Lawson defending. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Big Daddy, defended by George. And he gets it to go. And that's now 29 points for Freak. Pacers trail by 14. Right side George, all alone. Kept alive, Turner. Banked in off the glass.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. No good from Big Daddy.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
It's offline from half court.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Count the bucket. Big Daddy's got 15 points in just the second half.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
And Lawson, here we go. He got right to the cup using that screen.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And the 3 is knocked down. Deep ball, good, and a nice shot from Big Daddy.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Let's go quickly over to Doris.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Nate McMillan address his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make the simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possessions. Guys, can they clean it up?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Outside, George. Pass to Lawson. Ellis on top. The high post shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bass has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined.
And here's Los Angeles. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. From deep three-point range, that's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. 37 points for Freak.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And time now to go courtside as we...
Kobe, tell us about the mindset.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Our matchup tonight taking place in Toronto, the Air Canada Center, as we watch the Raptors go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. For Los Angeles, they come in off a win in their last outing against the Pacers. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff.
We are in Toronto, Ontario, where the Raptors look to take one from a Western Conference team here at the Air Canada.